I'm Glenn. Welcome to the Ozzstar channel. Today's fun project, I want to talk to you about the active grill louvers, they call it, on this Ford F-150 here. So the newer generation F-150s, that's 2015 all the way to 19, doesn't matter which engine you have in the truck. I mean, whether it's the basic 6-cylinder all the way up to the V8 or any of the EcoBoost engines, you're going to have these louvers, and I'll show you that here in the video. But what I want to discuss is, and what I've noticed owning this truck for 2 years, is when it gets super cold out, I don't mean super, but if it's 20 degrees or less, when those louvers shut, there's a stepper motor there, and I explain that to you. There's 8 rows, there's actually 16 louvers, and there's a stepper motor, so they close, and I'll tell you the reasons why in just a second. But when they do, and the engine has been, you've been driving the truck, it's warm, and you park it, the louvers will be open, okay? They'll stay open, you shut off the truck, they're open. Let's say you get out there in the morning, it's cold, it's ice cold, start the vehicle, and those louvers will automatically close. One of the reasons is they want the engine to warm up quicker, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. But anyhow, what you do is, what's going on there is, as those louvers close, they make a rattling sound. And a big problem with the F-150s over the years is the timing chain can rattle. You can get the cam phasers could go bad, the tensioners, the chain can stretch, and you hear this rattle. So I wanted to make people aware of, if they have a newer vehicle, that it may not be their timing chain, and don't panic, don't run right to the dealership, just observe it. And what you can do is stand outside the truck. If you don't have remote start, get somebody to start it when it's cold, and when those louvers are closing, see if that noise goes away. I mean, it only lasts a couple seconds. I'm not sure how much of it I can get here on the video. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's what one of the things it does, is get that engine up to operating temperature quicker. That means less emissions. So when you have a cold start, you have a high idle, you have extra fuel going in, you're putting out hydrocarbons into the atmosphere. So the quicker you can get it warmed up, the idle comes down, less emissions. The other thing is fuel efficiency. So going down the highway, these things are closed and it becomes more aerodynamic. So instead of the air just flowing into the grill and becoming like a brick wall, it actually, these louvers close and the air is pushed around the vehicle, around, over top and around. So you're getting better aerodynamics, you're using less fuel to maintain your speed, might reduce a little bit of noise. But those are two of the basic reasons for having these louvers. So let's get to the video. I want to show you how they operate. Hopefully I can get you a little clip of the sound. Like I say, right now it's about 40 degrees, so they'll close kind of slow. All right, so if you look in here, you'll see there's 8 rows of shutters. There's actually 16 because they're split down the center. But what I'll do is I'll go inside the truck and start it up. When I parked it, it was hot. The engine was warmed up. Right now it's probably about 40 degrees. So when I start the truck, those shutters will definitely shut and you're gonna hear the sound. So let me zoom in and get you a closer look. So to simplify it, it's just like a window blind is what's going on there. And if you pull down on the blind, of course they shut. And basically that's exactly what's going on in there. And it's more like a rattle than a clack. But anyway, that's that. What do you think, Maple? You taking a nap? You worried about aerodynamics? Huh? Nah, all right, I won't bother you. All right, well, that was interesting. Maple and I are just chilling out editing here on the couch, so spending some quality time together. What, you gonna leave me? What are you doing? Oh, just acting silly for the camera? Anyhow, so I was editing the footage, and what you saw there was the louvers actually closed, then opened, and then closed, and it was basically silent. Now, I don't know if that's because the temperature was a little bit warmer out, wasn't really cold, but I do have this other footage where it was about 30 degrees, and I'm going to show you that right now, and you can definitely hear the sound. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, what the module tells it to do. Obviously,
it's reading off the engine control temperature sensor to know, or maybe even the outside temperature to know when to open and close those things.
All right, you heard it. So that's a little video I thought I put together just to help ease anybody's conscience or mind. If they have a 15 and newer F-150 and they're hearing a rattling on cold start, don't panic. I mean, if it lasts that tick, tick, click, 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 I'm not good at sound effects, as you can tell. But if you're hearing that for more than, let's say, 4 or 5 seconds on a cold start up, it's below, let's say, 40 degrees, and you're hearing that, definitely time to pop the hood. If you got a 14 or older F-150, you're definitely popping the hood. Time to diagnose. So anyway, hope that gave you some information, some insight on it. Thanks for stopping in. Check me out on Instagram. It's Ozzstar1. Facebook is Ozzstar. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Don't forget to smash the bell. And other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.